Hello? Is this thing on? Of course it is. Hey YouTube, it's Alexi Giovani here and welcome to the final of the Design Wars tourney. So we've got with us Kim, etc. and Nikki Plays, both of which have endured 2 matches up until this point to get to this point. So that's a little exciting. It is the final, so we should see in just a little over an hour as to who will be crowned the winner of the Season 1 of Design Wars tourney. So do give me a favor and hit the like button if you haven't already. I know it's a little premature, but given the grand occasion, please give it a huge thumbs up and a like. And do let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling. Whether you're excited, scared, nervous, all of the above. And if you are a channel member, please do use the emotes as much as possible so I can see that flooding in there. So do let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully we're not having any technical difficulties. So shout out there. I can see already Nikki Picky Plays is already in the chat. I can see Kim is already there as well, so she can't wait. Mrs. Sable Puddles, one of the moderators, as well as Hollow Horizons and Poofy Crossing. So thank you guys for being on board to keep us all nice and safe. So here we go. Stacey's hitting us all up with some emojis and emotes. Watching the ads. So I thought I would just keep a little bit of space there just in case you are watching the ads. I never know exactly when the ads kick in, whether they kick in during the start or during. So I'll just wait for a minute for those to catch up. So like I said before, we've had a few games up until this point. We've had the first round, then we had the semi-finals, and now both have endured those 2 battles. I think it's 2 from memory. I didn't actually do a quick calculation. So what I'll do is I'll switch over to our view of the Design Wars tourney. We can see... Oh, I can see myself twice now. It's a little scary. So there you go. So soon enough, we will be announcing the actual briefs today have been consolidated by her. So my wife, or Mrs. Alexi, or whatever you want to call her, has collated that for the overall brief. So there's still 8 to choose from. I will give it a spin in a second. Hopefully those are joining in for the first, not for the first time, they've actually seen this with their content creator of choice. Hopefully you have been following this through to where these 2 are at this point. If, by any chance, you've been living under a rock, no, I say that in jest. If you haven't seen this before and you know nothing about how this works, let me give you a quick recap of the rules and how this works. Hey YouTube, it's Alexi Giovani here and welcome to another episode of His and Hers Design Wars. Wait, who's editing this? That's not right. We gotta fix that. It's expanded and is now known as Design Wars Tourney. If you're new to the channel or the series, let me quickly explain how it works. 2 Animal Crossing YouTubers tune in at the start of my stream to find out which one of 8 briefs is spun. They have just 1 hour to come up with a design according to the same brief. To keep it as unbiased as possible, my own channel members vote for the winner. All 3 streams run at the same time and you decide which one you want to watch. Both contestant streams will be simulcast on my channel if you want to tune in to both at the same time. Want to know the rules? The room has to be a 6x6 room, just like the left, right and back room of your home, or the size of the Happy Home Paradise before you change them. The room must begin empty and regardless of the brief, must have at least a bed, table and chair. The contestants have strictly an hour to complete the design brief to the best of their ability. They can obtain items any which way they want, catalogue, viewers, treasure islands, Autobot services or Happy Home Paradise. That's it. Hope you're excited, and yes, you can join as a member to my channel during the stream to be able to vote. Really hope you enjoy it. Oh, and if you stream Animal Crossing New Horizons and interested for an upcoming future round, the application form is in the description below. Like, share, subscribe. There you go. And hopefully, if you can, if one of the moderators wouldn't mind putting in a link for the Design Wars Tourney application, I'm taking in applications for the next not round, but season. So try and get your name in there. If you're interested, you like the format, or you want to compete again, Kim or Nikki, if you want to put yourself through this again, by all means, put yourself through into the application form. So it's a little jerky spinning around on screen, but you can see the brand new, or rather repurposed, list of briefs that we're going to be checking through today. So just to keep it nice and fair, what I'll do is I will give this a bit of a spin, a shuffle. So you should see these just oscillating through and switching around just to give it a nice good shuffle. And do let me know as before. Actually, before I do that, I'll give a quick shout out to those in the chat. So welcome to the stream there, Zenya Law. Welcome to the cheese. What did you call you guys? Cheese puffs? I think Kim calls her channel members cheese bags. Sorry, not cheese puffs. Cheese bags. I don't know if you've got a name for yours yet there, Nikki, as well. But by all means, let us know who you're supporting today. So, without further ado, let's give this a spin. So I can see it a little smoother on my side, so I can see it slowly coming to a stop. I don't think it's going to go past this one. That isn't necessarily readable, but it does say inner city apartment. So inner city apartment is the brief for today. You guys can already get a head start. Run away, go and get your things, get yourself started. What I'll do in the meantime is see if I can get the timer started, but it will give us an equivalent of exactly 1 hour just beyond this point. You might get a little bit of an extra few seconds or minute or thereabouts, but time has started. Off you guys go. Good luck. It looks like they are starting. I can see Nikki with a onesie of a unicorn. Kim hasn't quite dressed up for the occasion as much, but it's great to see the actual dress up for it. So I think Nikki looks excited. Kim also looks a little bit, I can see a smile on her face as well. So I think hopefully this will be a very good start for this round. So bear with me while I set up the timer. So I'll just need to go and get this guy. And if you haven't already, if the moderators wouldn't mind finding the stream, I'll post them if I can in a moment. But if you are a free moderator and can get the link to the two players' streams, that'd be much appreciated. I'll put them into the chat as well. So I'm going to give you, say, 1 hour and 30 seconds. Now let's get this going. Now, don't panic. As usual, there is sometimes a little bit of a lag when it comes to the actual presentation of this. Sometimes there is a bit of a caching issue, so I'll just refresh the cache and make sure that we are seeing the right time. And let's bring it on screen. Oh, it just worked this time, did it? Is it counting down? Oh, it's disappeared. So there you go. The two have started. I can see that. Oh, so I can see that Kim has already started with Raymond, which is a great pick. We've got Hamlet, I think, from Nikki's point of view. Now, the timer is now on screen. So the war ends in 1 hour and 22 seconds. So there's a little bit of leeway just in case to get you started or get you going. So that we're underway. So what I'll do is I'll switch over to one of the two. I'll probably start off with Kim just to listen in on how she's going. Let me put the headphones on so I can hear what they're saying as well. So let's cut over to Kim.
I mean, it made sense that she's still messaging me.
All right, so we can see Kim has already made a start with Raymond, which is if you don't already know Raymond, Raymond's been in high demand. Ray has been in high demand. Normally he's one that does have a cityscape sort of thing. So I think it's a really good start from what Kim has done. She's a seasoned professional when it comes to this. You can see that she has got, it's not quite an easy entry to, oh my goodness, what's going on with her eyes? You can see that she's made a really good start in putting the stuff that she doesn't need outside, so she knows exactly what needs to be used.
That apartment wall, but I do wonder if we should use something to make it make one of the walls not like that. So I'll show you what I mean. It is, has he not even got it in? Oh, of course he doesn't. Yeah, it's interior only, which does make it easier because I've only got an hour, but yeah, it's interior only. This one. But what I'm thinking...
So
oh,
what
I've
I
got
need to
change
do
off that
is...
terrible light.
I need to refresh my memory exactly who Kim has gone up against. I should know it off the top of my head. I know she took on, I think, Becca Lynn the first round.
Apartment. I'm just going to leave that like that for now. I'm going to have to think about the walls. And lighting, I just want to fix as well. Bring it down.
So we'll jump over to Nikki as well. So I can see Nikki with her fancy little onesie, which I think is a unicorn. And I think I mentioned it during her last round as well. She's only recently revealed her face to the streaming community.
Sorry. And then that goes like that. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's right. Right. Just if there's anything that doesn't look right or you think that looks better, let me know. Okay. Just you tell me because.
I love it, the fact that Nikki's turning to her community and getting a crowdsourced input when it comes to this design. So really, really good use of time.
Can I put a sticker behind a sticker or no? Should I put the whole, I'm thinking, should I actually put the whole balcony or just the door, like the door opening with the balcony and then put something else around it? Because you can see all the stuff through.
And if you haven't already, do feel free to grab yourself your Switch. If you're listening in on this and you're not necessarily watching, by all means listen in and try the city apartment or inner city apartment yourself.
The doggies coming in. Like, what, does that look stupid? Because you can see, well, you're supposed to, okay, never mind. No, that's perfect. You're supposed to see this.
And so just checking in on the chat within this one. I've been too busy watching these guys. To answer your question there, Poofy, are they allowed to use Amiibo in a villager on Happy Home Paradise? Absolutely. If you've got any Amiibos, whether they're Amiibo cards or the little Amiibo, well, you can't use these guys. These guys are really cute. So you can't use him in Happy Home Paradise, but you can use any of the Amiibos that you've got. And I'd recommend as well, if you are considering putting yourself in the ring for the next season, watch for the next few weeks. As I creep towards that 2,000 mark, I'll be doing a huge giveaway when it comes to Amiibo cards. I've got far too many doubles. I need to give that back. So if you are collecting, stay tuned for a future stream where I'll be doing a celebration of the 2,000 mark and giving away some goodies.
I forgot, I have more windows. Oh, and sorry if I'm not facing the camera. My screen is over here, but I have to use my webcam on here, so I can't, you know what I mean? Anyway, but that's what. Okay, so, and then I have these, and then, and go right here. We could actually, should it be one more row? Yeah. And then we can do this really pretty... What about this flower design? Dare I do the flower? Isn't that pretty?
And thanks, Jan, for the AG Nation emotes. So just going to look back at the chat here. I might have missed it again. So I'm looking at our chat. I'm looking at 3 streams. I don't know. Let me know as well. Are you watching my stream only? 3 streams? 2 streams? Let me know in the chat. So just reading back on those that may have just made an appearance. So, hello, Chuck. So welcome to the stream there, Chuck Trow, or Chuck Tro. We've got Puffy, we've got Holla, Sable, Jan, Stacy. Who else have we got? I think that's all of the guys. I think the other 2 that would have been on the stream have left themselves and gone to their chat. Obviously busy designing. And do let us know if you have got a link to the later to be used vote as well when it comes to the final. So that's the final vote.
Now we need a bed.
Now I'm going to cut over to let's go over to Kim for a little bit.
But
if you haven't already realized, just a bit of catch up, in case you're confusing our accents, Kim is actually a New Zealander, so she sounds a little bit like an Aussie, but there's a few little words that they do say that is a little bit different to us Aussies. So Kim is a New Zealander, and we've got Nikki from the States as well. So it's a worldwide event.
With asking him. So we could just go for a little one of the cool tables, but I'll put that down before I forget.
And do us a huge favor as well. If you were in this competition, let us know what walls you would use, what floor you would use, and what items that you might start to use. Remember, everyone has to use a bed, a table, and a chair to make this valid. So we can see that Kim has already made a start to that. But let us know in the chat if you were in this competition or you're doing it yourself to this theme of inner city apartment, what would you use?
That one is what I was thinking of.
So I can see Jan's very efficient from her usage there. So she's answered the question, watching the stream on the TV and have it on your phone so you can chat. So very, very clever.
I am going to move these over to this side, and I might put some sort of... Do you think he'd have an office at home or something in that corner? I think we could do that, right? Put a little office, like a desk there. We could use this again.
So I'm just going to throw in the channels of Kim as well.
Hey, look, how are you? The theme we've been given for
and
our design
Nikki.
battle, like design wars.
So if you haven't already, if you'd like to watch their stream,
so I chose Raymond.
by all means grab that. I might grab that in the meantime.
I'm just putting stuff down as a start
And update the player 1 and player 2 links.
And then
all right, so we've got Kim. I just missed that. Unfortunately, I'd unmuted her. She had a good idea from something. I'm not sure what it was. So,
okay, I'm gonna try the pillar thing. That would mean it would need to be out here, though, wouldn't it? Which is uneven. It's gonna be wider than the. Although I can do this. I'm gonna try moving things like I will probably do 100 times this stream. Like if I put this over here instead, then it.
So I'm just busy at the moment. Pardon the silence. I'm just trying to do two things at once.
Does it come in black? I think so. That could be an option as well. I definitely think we need one of that, or the ones with the other sort of divider like that to divide this room up a bit. But we'll come to it. I'll give that a try.
So there you go. So
I don't know if there's enough space.
I've updated the commands for player 1 and player 2. If you ever want to use them, I'll post them into the chat now in case you want the link to follow live with the 2 players.
Okay. It seemed too wide, but I'll give it a try anyway. I probably will.
Just having my second coffee of the day.
I had them a little bit.
Sustenance of streamers and water.
In between before. Yeah, that's better.
Which becomes a little bit invisible, I think, at times with the green screen.
Oops, wrong item. I don't know if this pillar thing's gonna work.
I'm just going to try something in the moment. I'm just going to mute myself while I can see if I can get a zoomed in view of these two.
It's super wide once I do that, so I'm not going to do that idea. I might try the not the tension pole rack, but similar instead. And if it has a gap, I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean, not try and explain it. He's giving his input. I just heard him. So I was thinking if we do this one instead, it separates the kitchen from the rest of the house, but it also gives them a little dining table still. Oh, somehow I ended up putting it in the kitchen. Although it doesn't look it looks too casual. I don't like it. I want it to feel kind of sleek. So yeah, I can try the tension pole racks, but I think that'll add the same feel. It'll feel quite cluttered.
Okay, so that didn't quite work. So I was trying to get a zoomed in stream of them on Discord. They're not streaming at the moment, so we'll use that for later when it comes to the reveal.
The pillars and the tall counter, that could be the option, actually.
So both of the two are using similar sort of like high-end leather furniture. You can see there, Kim is starting to use some pillars of sorts. It looks like some brickwork.
That's exactly where I wanted it, game. No. It does mean I can only do...
So Stacey is saying that you really like what Nikki Picky is doing. Jan says kind of like what Nikki used the windows over the wall. So it's very cute use of that. And I think I've seen her use that in the past as well. All right, so let's go in and listen to... Let's bring up Nikki. Oops, there we go.
And see this, because it's the brown and black, it really kind of matches that table a little more, don't you think?
I agree.
I'm not liking the way this looks just yet, but hold on.
So we've still got plenty of time, to be honest. We've got 45 minutes, so we're only a quarter of the way through. So huge amount of time. They've made a really good start, and I think they've settled in on their nerves. They obviously would have been a little bit, not only just for the event, but the fact that it's they've done it a few times now. So
I was gonna, I don't know. Okay. Good luck, Bessie. I'm lurking.
So if I were to look at it straight up right now, I would say that first inclination would be an apartment. In a city probably makes sense as well based on the landscape in the background. So they're right on point when it comes to the actual brief.
Sign code. Yeah, do that. I really don't mind this window code. Maybe we shouldn't have a dresser. It's inner city. Like, I've seen some of them. Like, what if we just have, like, a clothes rack? Like, I've seen that before, right? I've seen that before. Like, we could do it like this, where you put it like that, and then we can get...
So, as usual, I'm trying to manage 3 streams at the one time. So, Chuck, you're asking, how am I liking the new desk setup? I'm absolutely loving it. I'm hopefully going to check it in a second, actually. I'm going to see if I can change from a sitting position to a standing position and see how seamless it is. So you might hear a little bit of a whir when it comes to the actual engine, but it's relatively quiet. Loving the extra desk space. My wife is trying to keep me honest in terms of keeping it as neat as possible. So let's see if I can raise the desk. And let's do a quick check to see that the green screen still works. So there you go. Green screen still works, and I'm standing now. So Chuck, to answer your question, it's awesome. And welcome to the stream there, Angel Cat. What have you been up to?
I can do this.
Good time to join.
Hold on.
Still got plenty of time left over in this particular final. And if I were to take this particular time, so we're 15 minutes in, maybe 17 minutes in, if you'd gone back in time for previous rounds, you would have seen that they would have been far further behind. But they've actually set up. Looks like they're playing towards this. They're very happy with what would have been the brief. I'm going to go back and watch it after the fact and see what they've said when the announcement of the brief was made. But they both look very, very happy.
I know. What are you doing, Nikki? You're gonna blow it. I know. And
Angel Cat, you'd be very stoked the fact that they're using Raymond as a cat lover.
Okay.
Well, hamster's almost a cat. You could make it a cat, I guess.
No.
And special shout out there as well to Jan. I think the last stream you did have your orange rose, but publicly congratulations again for hitting the 6-month mark. So we've got now 3 channel members that have hit the 6-month mark. So thank you so much for your continued support of a run of 6 months over time. So you've earned yourself that orange rose. And I think Chuck's not too far behind if I remember.
Sure. We're going... Oh, wait, I had that. Yes. It'll match the bed.
And just a quick reminder to like, share, subscribe.
That works. This Think New York.
So Stacey, fair point. They need to have plants. That probably would be the final touch when it comes to it.
That's what I was thinking too.
They're trying to set up the overall, I guess, bones of the room. Is that something you would do, Stacey? Where would you add the actual plants? Early on? I'd like to pick my wife's brain as to what she thinks when she comes to adding plants. So Angel Cat, you've been playing a lot of Pocket Camp recently. So you got Rosie and Mary so far. So I started playing Pocket Camp a little bit. I've considered doing it for the channel though. So let us know if you're interested in some content for Pocket Camp as well on this channel.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Nikki's excited about something.
Maybe we do this and then we can put the concrete pillar. Okay.
So just remember, they are working with the limitation of a 6x6 room. So the fact that they start including partitions and walls is
people do
a
this
challenge
and it
in
always
itself.
looks good, but when I do it, it looks weird.
So it's a good way to split up the room.
No, I don't like that. We're just going to do the wall. It was good to try, right? I don't like that. Are you still...
All right, so it looks like Nikki's called that one off. So I'm going to go back to Kim.
Right next to his bed.
So she's got a cow hide.
Oh, perfect. And
so Holler, is that a please no to Pocket Camp?
just go no.
It's just something else you don't want to have to get into.
Couch and coffee table and have a TV facing a TV. That is an option. I think that's going to be the way to go.
Ooh, Raymond, love that.
Put a giant TV on the wall now. Which he just sits there every evening for hours. What he's watching, I don't know, but it's his little relaxation spot. And I'll put... Now, what would he have on that table underneath the TV? I would put a switch. I don't know if he'll have one. I don't know. I don't think if that fits this build or not.
Just trying to get...
well...
At the moment, I'm just trying to recap to jog my memory because it's gone over a fair while, this competition. So I'm just bringing up my records of exactly who it was that these two have played against. So looking at the design wars. Alright, so recapping this, I can't necessarily share my screen from there, but I'll talk you through it. So we had round 1, we had Kim versus Becca Lynn. And then on the round 2, we had, who's that? Lexi Lynn Starr versus April Honey. So those two went head to head. April Honey is the one that won, and so Kim then went against April Honey, which in itself is actually quite a difficult challenge. So congratulations to April, who did go through, but unfortunately for her, Kim did win that round. On the flip side, which is on the other side of the board, we had Angela and Donnie, or Dongela, went up against Mariquan. So unfortunately for Mariquan, A and D went through to the next round into the semi-finals, and then we had Nikki Picky, who took on Jelly Crossing in round 4. So then, of course, Nikki took on Angela and Donnie and went through to the actual final. So they've both won 2 matches each to get to this point. So congratulations again to both of you for progressing to 3, or this is your 3rd match now. And we'll soon find out in probably 40 minutes as to who the winner is.
These are Tom Nook brand ones. It's such a cool item. Okay.
Pardon me while I have a quick sip of coffee.
Next, we need more rugs. We need more... What do you think? Okay, the thing I'm thinking about at the moment is, do I leave those where they are, or do I bring them further that way? That's better, isn't it? It's almost too close to the kitchen.
So as I switch over to Nikki for a little while, just remind you that there is a new video due to drop tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. I will hint to my channel members as to what the video is, but everyone else who's unfortunately not a channel member yet might get the surprise tomorrow morning, or tomorrow morning my time.
Or
All right, what
and
is
then
Nikki thinking?
over here, where would those partition? Would they be in other? I don't know where those partitions would be. They just be in everything. No, I am not equipped. But thank you. The tension pole rack. Tension pole. I'll have to look. Kitchen island or half wall. Okay. And then what I was gonna do is either these vintage stools or these really cute.
So I can see
These
the
are kind
question
of like
in
modern, and
the question in Nikki's chat. I don't know if you can see that on screen in my stream, but you can see one of her viewers is asking the question, "Why that hamster?" And I think from memory, it's her favorite.
it's fine. Just move all this over for right now, and we'll put it back. Let's figure out.
So I'm just going to give Nikki a reminder as to where we're at. I haven't done that, so we're at 35 minutes.
Like that, and you can still walk through. So don't go any closer though. Should this be back? No, it's the only place it goes. Plant partitions are in large objects. Okay. Devil, come in! Why that hamster? To torture Danny. Okay, I don't like those as much as I thought. So we're gonna try the vintage
So I just
stools.
thought I'd drop that as a reminder so her viewers can remind her as
So it would
well.
also tie in the coffee table because it's a matching set. See, I think that's cute. And then,
Well, there you go. So we've got a bit of a bench area going on with Nikki.
what was I think partitions? Okay. Did I pass them? No. Okay. Oh, we could put that back there.
Just a slight adjustment to my headphones. They're not quite sitting
Would
right
that
for
look
me.
better? No. Do we keep the concrete? I just needed to hear her say it.
That's a bit
35
better.
minutes. Okay. I'm freaking out. We got this though. Oh, right here. What about like something like
So we're
this?
sitting
It's
at-
kind of like this is cute.
I think Nikki's set to
See what this looks like.
29 likes, which is incredible for her stream. So she's doing really, really well. If you haven't already, feel free to visit Kim as well. Give it a like.
I
Give
don't
us all a like.
I don't like it.
Oh, is that Artistern?
Try the plant.
Artistern, is that you? Welcome to the stream, my friend.
It's too much wood. I know. What if we just did white?
So he's joined us on this momentous
I don't like that
occasion of the
either.
grand final of the
I
Design
think the
Wars
only
Tourney.
option was the
Artistern,
wall.
just hinting, if you would like to join as well, feel free to fill in that application for the next season. Hopefully we'll try and get as many people in there as possible to try and get this done quickly.
Wall looks stupid.
Because it has started back in July of all time, so we're now into October, November. So feel free to fill
know
in the
what?
application
We're
form
just
if
gonna
you'd
leave
like
it
to
all
throw your
open.
hat in
You
the
know?
ring when it comes to this particular competition. So I'll put in the application form within the chat. So feel free to fill it in if you are game. The dates will be announced with time as well.
You could move the bed and then put a little table in that corner.
So Artistern from New Mexico. I feel inclined to sing a song for you, Artistern. But I don't have a harmonica. But what I can do in the
That,
meantime
too much wood
is
I know, I'm
provide
trying to do
a
intercity
previously done
apartment.
video.
Just
So
put a
watch this one as a
wardrobe.
quick
I could put the
intermission.
clothes in between it.
So watch this one on a quick intermission. We've got a little Alexi. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm a Lamborghini. I'm a YouTube star. Cataloged a bunch of those luxury car. I'm expensive sushi. I don't have a yacht. I'm a flower breeder, even when you're not. I'm a little bit. Like, share, subscribe. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit. La 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 la. A little bit Alexi. La 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 la. Alexi Giovani. La 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 la. A little bit Alexi. Hide your items, hide your flowers. I'm a grand piano. I'm a naughty elf. I'm a little bit go boy when I hit the wealth. Get a little bit manic when I autumn nook. I get a little bit cray cray when you steal my look. La 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 la. I'm a little bit Alexi. La 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 la. Alexi Giovani. Hide your turnips, I'm not sexy. I'm a little bit Alexi. La 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 la. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that, Artistern. Sorry it wasn't live, but there was a little bit of live there for you. Oh, April, it wasn't too late. Like, share, subscribe. So you didn't just miss it. You're just in time there, April.
Here.
All right, so let's cover over to Kim for a little bit again.
Oh, like that? Or should we?
All right. Over to Kim in her New Zealand accent.
Yeah, so he's failed. Oh no, he hasn't failed, sorry. He's making some, I didn't realise until recently that you can put food in the frying pan item. I thought it was just an empty frying pan. And it's like...
And bonus points as well, if you can pick few keywords that differentiate an Australian accent to a New Zealand accent. So let us know in the comments.
I don't know.
Oh dear, I've clicked the wrong button. Hang on a sec. Sorry, Kim, gone back in time. Oh no. Oh no, it's spinning.
The two... Oh no, that works. That's fine.
All right, there we go.
But I'll move them. Yeah, I was.
All right, we're
thinking
back
that.
live
I
again.
did
Sorry
think,
about that.
Is there like a? If only there was like a takeout bag. But the problem is that if I put an item on the bench, it's going to be on the stove. So I'm trying to think how.
Glad you liked it, Artistern. So do check out another video if you haven't already, which is a Hamilton parody as well. I think you'll like it if you haven't already.
Coffee. The pots do fit in that space. Okay, even with an item in front, I may try that. There sure is.
Alright, so we're under the 30-minute mark now.
Here.
Just over halfway.
Over.
And please do let us know in the comments if you are a channel member and you are on Discord. Please let me know if you have got the voting link. If you haven't already, I'll link through the Discord as well if you aren't yet on Discord. Artiston, I'm not sure if you're in there, but I can send you the link as well somehow.
Oh yeah, that works because you just hide the shelf bit. I like that. That's cool. Hey April, how are you? Hey Ro, all good. Welcome on in. We are doing an inner city apartment for Raymond. We naturally, obviously chose Raymond.
So I'm just checking in on the chat as well, just double checking that we have got links there.
Thanks, Ro.
Give us a thumbs up
right?
if you have got it.
Why is the command not working? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it's an inner city apartment. So naturally I just kind of gravitated towards Raymond and thought we can do something super slick for him. I'm just thinking above his bed, what should we put there? Would he have a picture of a fish?
Alright, so we're looking at
He is a cat.
Kim at the moment, or listening in on Kim.
Yeah, all 3 streams. Yeah, I couldn't cope with that.
So as I said before, they've definitely made a lot of progress. They're already halfway through. I reckon they'll probably be finished in time, with time to spare.
I'm just trying to think how I could make it work. Oh, which ones?
And what I'll do is as well is I'm going to set up a poll quickly. If you think these two should be eligible again to go in a future round or a future season.
No, he wouldn't have that. He'd have some generic like piece of art.
So I'm just going to set up a poll.
Just bought space. Although I am tempted to put.
So I'll just say if should previous.
I think I might do it. He's a big fan.
Alright, so there we go. There's a poll in the works now, so feel free to vote.
That's the one.
So the question is, and the poll is, should previous contestants be allowed for a second season of Design Wars Tourney? So let me know by using your clicker.
I'll bring the light up in the room a little bit at some point. At this point,
I'll leave that open for probably until the 20-minute mark or so.
Too bright, isn't it?
I'm just double checking that we have indeed got a...
I understand things reflect, but it really annoys me in the game when the
Have we got a link to the Design Wars Tourney? If not, I'll just quickly post it. Doesn't matter if it's doubled up. But
oh, a clock. I can put a clock there.
Feel free to follow that link if you'd like to apply for a future round, or rather a future season, I should say. Because this one is coming to a close.
Okay. Is there space for a light switch somewhere? Nope.
So April is saying yes, they should. Feel free to vote. So she's voted with her words.
What else could I put above his?
So April, I think you're right. This might have been too easy of a theme for them because they've really gravitated to it. I think they both were quite excited when it was announced.
Crash. No. And you go to sleep and you have a light above your head. I mean, you'd switch it off. I've got a light above my bed and, you know, my side of the bed. Is there space for that around here anywhere?
So, Angel Cat, you just sat down to dinner this evening and you can hear the wind gusting like crazy out there.
It's just...
So here we're heading into... Well, we're actually in spring, so heading into summer. So our weather's starting to get a little warmer. Yesterday was quite a nice day.
I need something a bit wider than the...
So we've got 8 votes in. Glad to see we've got a little bit of variance in there. We've got some people saying no. I don't know what that equates to. Most people are saying yes. So should they be allowed for a second season?
It's like, yes, I do have.
So thanks for voting as well, April. Appreciate it.
I could even do the autograph cards. If there's one, I can't remember.
I think
what most
April, to that note as well, I felt incredibly bad because obviously it's completely random when it comes to this particular brief. But previously it felt like the hardest ones were the ones that were being picked. So, I mean, it would have been kept on theme if it was the hardest ones just going on through, but it was nice to have a easy one that played towards there, because in the past they were all out of their comfort zone. So, very creative from that point of view. So there you go. You never know what happens in a grand final. I've seen many grand finals go where you've got two teams who are top of their game, and then one of them just, you know, doesn't dominate. But these two are actually going head to head in a very good fashion. So Hollers, just reading out, everyone should be able to compete in each new Design Wars tourney, which is fair enough. So Jan, love being able to see the amazing designers work, such creativity. Now I think they're very deserving participants to get into the grand final, because they both definitely have a knack. Very, very impressive. So thanks, Artistern. Glad to hear that you've enjoyed the Design Wars being a treat to watch. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, the question is, even though we're saying they should be able to enter, do you think they will? Do you think it's been too stressful? Or do you think it's been fun enough to put yourself in the hot seat to play this game? Is Arizona warmer than in winter in New Mexico? So at the moment, I think our temperature is... at the moment, I think it's probably about a 22 degrees Celsius. Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, what is 22 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
The answer is 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
So there you go. So it's roughly that. I don't know what it was today or what it is today, but it definitely was a nice warm day yesterday. So we've gone into 9 votes now.
Remove them as soon as
Let's
he arrives.
listen in on
And
Nikki now for a bit.
Himself on his on his table, I think so. He loves it.
All right, so let's bring Nikki back on.
That scared me so bad. Put those items on the coffee table. Yes, yes, yes.
She seems happy about that. I can see that there's a distinct 2 different parts of the room, which, as you would expect with a city apartment or a place that you might stay at a city as
I feel like we can get rid of this, and I want to put
a hotel room.
a little table there.
Sections
and
within the room.
Then we can put,
So in terms of staying to brief, we've got a bed, yes. We've got a chair, yes. We've got a sofa and a table.
maybe put a little table or something over there, huh? I know, he scared the living shnikes out of me. Holy moly, he scared me. Okay.
I'm not sure what scared her, but...
We still need chairs. I want a little table.
Kirst saying it must be in Melbourne with 22 degrees. It's cool.
I don't know.
But
where
it's a nice weather. 22 degrees is quite balmy. Anything within 20 to 25 is actually quite nice.
What was I?
Actually, I better remind them we're hitting the 20-minute mark.
Let's do chairs first. Okay.
So
we can do... What chairs? Imagine reaching to turn off your alarm clock and touching
So I'm just letting them know in the chat.
Yeah, should I not put them there? I was going to put the cookie jar on the top of the fridge if I can find it, but I could just put those on top of the fridge. Would look cute. You are such a piece.
So just complimenting the 2 on their design.
Maybe we put it here. And then we can get a table there. We can get one of these.
So there we go. So Nikki has hit the 30 likes for her stream. Halfway there is Kim.
That's low.
And
low.
Where are we at? How many likes have we got, guys? 10. Only 10. So feel free, when everyone does come back, make sure that you do give this place a like as well when it comes to 20 minutes to go, when we all rejoin again back on this stream. So feel free, moderators, to make sure that we do get as many likes as possible.
I think we're doing okay, though. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling...
So Chuck, you're saying you love the low 70s, so it's about that same... It's just the nice temperature. Not too warm, not too cold.
Well, that's way bigger than I thought. No.
Oh, and in case I didn't say that, welcome to the stream as well, Kirst. So it sounds like you're in Melbourne. So you're loving today's weather. So later on, after the stream, I'm going to hit some brunch, because that's what we do. And probably do my own Happy Home Paradise cleaning up. It's stuff that now with the weather finding up, we can get out of our winter slumber and start to clean up the house and declutter. So it's kind of like Happy Home Paradise in real life.
I need Sprite. A rotary phone. Yes, the walls are we're about to work on the walls in just a second. I'm just going to finish.
Of coffee, but we are up to 13 likes. So thanks, Artistern, for the reminder there. We're increasing ever so slowly. The aim is to get to 30 likes overall. So if we can get as many likes as what Nikki has, that'll be golden. So feel free to like it away, share it so that we can get as many likes, so that we can get as many eyes and this can spread as much as possible to try and get some more contestants for next season.
I think that would be cute.
So
is
with
this
2
inner city
more
enough?
to
Like,
go,
what if I
I'm
don't?
going
What
to do
if I
this special
lose because...
like, share, subscribe.
Am I doing this right? You have to switch to the single door fridge. Oh, okay, I'll do that. Okay, thanks. I think someone else said that and I didn't get to read it in time and then I forgot to go back. But thank you. Thank you.
So as I said before, you can probably see me moving around a little bit. I'm trying to keep my legs moving. So the good thing about standing up is it promotes that blood flow and healthy living.
Cookies. You can't, it's too tall? That's stupid. I always wondered why I couldn't put anything on that fridge for the longest time, and now I know. Nope, I passed the fridge, I think. Did I pass the fridge?
So I'm just taking a moment to ensure everyone's got a link to vote.
Where's the fridge at? Did I pass it already? No. Yes, I did. I passed it. I did. Where is it though? You're really getting on my nerves here. If you could not be so difficult. There. Black. Okay. Oh, not the chair. Let's not put the chair on the fridge. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. We are about 15 to 20 minutes left until we have to be done. We need to put, maybe we can find a little clock, like a little radio to put on our end table.
Right, so there we go. So just made sure
I don't
that
want any of this.
Mrs. Alexi has the link for voting later on.
We're still gonna do rugs too. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
So winds are blowing everywhere, it sounds like. At least it isn't tornadoes. That's definitely a win.
Oh, yeah. We can put, can you put like this, right? Or...
So just checking over the...
Which they have like an
and
alarm,
welcome back as well,
clock,
Poofy.
but we can
Sorry, I
do,
saw you come
this.
back. I
There
didn't react to that. So we're sitting at 13 likes now.
Purple. We're gonna do black.
And 12 minutes ago, we did set up that poll for should previous contestants be allowed for a second season of Design Wars Tourney. We're sitting at 90%, which is still
This look
well
okay?
ahead.
What are we thinking?
So I'll give
I
it another
don't
3 minutes.
know.
If you haven't already, give it a vote.
I don't like that alarm. That alarm clock is huge. Why does that alarm clock look so big?
Actually, what I might do is I might leave that open till the
no,
very
tables.
end,
Well, I have
up
one
until the
table
point
still
where
left.
everyone comes back, and then we'll get their
But I
feedback in
can
as
put
well.
something else on it. I can put like something cute on it instead. Or like I could put her tablet
All right,
on
so
her
let's listen on
nightstand
Kimmy.
right here. And then I could put...
So Kim's got a
We
very
could try these.
addictive laugh there.
Did I miss
very
which ones you're
contagious.
reading, Kirst? An alphabetical single spotlight. I don't have it. That's the problem. I don't have it. The fan. The fan's noisy. I could turn it off. The thing is reaching up. I need to. Okay. Oh, I should have a look. See if under 15 minutes. Thank you. Wool item. It was on the right side. I still don't know which one you're meaning. I'm just going to have a look just to check if he's got any wool items he's requested, because that may help us.
All right, so I've just let them both know as well that they are under the 15-minute mark. We're actually at 12 now.
Security camera could work. I just wanted to see if I can find the one that you're meaning, that Kirsten's meaning.
And if you have been listening to or watching Nikki, can anyone confirm whether it is a unicorn? Because it's a bit hard to
it's not-
see.
does
Did
it
she
start
say it
with
is a unicorn?
single? What was it called again? Stylish Spotlight.
So yeah, the hope is once everyone
Oh,
comes
that
back,
one, okay.
especially the two
I think that's a good one.
players, so these two finalists, whether or not they'd actually be
No, it's
keen
too
to,
low.
I'd love to get their
It's too
input
low,
as
it
well.
annoys me. I know that's really silly and really picky. Steve Lasagna, hi.
So Artist Turn wins us next season. Probably give it a few months break, and then we'll probably do it again. Probably at this rate, probably Jan or Feb.
Okay. I'm just going to think about this a little bit. We may end up just doing some sort of...
So it looks like Kim's doing her
Like-
final touches now. So she's looking at something to put on the wall.
garland, but I don't know.
I think everyone designs in a slightly different way when it comes to the designs.
other
It's
option
like you either
is-
start with the
maybe I
foundation,
should
get
just go
everything
back to
right.
the plants.
Other people start with everything in the
I'm
middle.
going to try the wall planter again. Oh, it's too low.
Oh.
It's
Hollow, you missed what I'd said. Which part? So just to recap what I'd said that we're going to wait for the poll to get some feedback from the two when they get back to this stream. So we're at 10 minutes. So Poofy's app loaded and seems to be working. So mad you missed it all.
I don't have window frames.
That's a shame.
I meant to
Beauty
grab
of
some before
live
stream and-
streams is that you can watch it back. It's
Sorry.
not quite the same,
It'll
but
just
watching
be
it
a
on
big
playback's
purple
always
thing.
good.
Alright, I've gone past it, haven't I? Yeah, I think it looks more intentional if it's something like this, doesn't it?
All right, so 10 minutes to go. Under 10 now. Under 10 minutes. I can't believe it.
Actually, you know what? That looks kind of cool because it looks
So
like
just
it's
saying,
off the window
channel members,
frame.
I don't envy your
Do you know what I
position to
mean?
try and have to pick a winner
that
out
would
of
break
these
it
two
up.
awesome creators. Not only are they great content creators, but they're also great designers
I'll make one
by
a different
Happy
colour
Home
and see
Paradise
how
by the
that
looks of it.
looks. Yeah, see now it looks like it's hanging off the window frame and that kind of fixes that gap for me. You think 3?
Wow.
That works, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna stop it. Okay, I'm gonna think about what to put above the TV. I don't think I've won this one today.
So you can see some of the subtlety there that Kim has done. I don't know if that was intentional, but she's placed 3 hanging pots just above the window, one of which she tinted differently. So it's that level of detail that these guys are going to.
And you could have a cool... slightly to the left and the right. I don't want it to feel, oh yeah, that could work. I don't want it to be too perfect. That's better, yeah.
Now I'm just going to excuse myself for a moment. I'll be back in just a sec. I'll leave us listening to Nikki for a few minutes.
Above that TV.
Oh,
That's the last one,
please
but that's
stop,
still...
Riley. I can't. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry. She's just not having it. I don't know what to do. And then we could maybe put those the curtains, these. Like that? Yeah, no. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the rain gives it nighttime-ish vibes. So you can still tell it's a cityscape? Yeah, I don't have another one. Should we keep the curtains? Okay, let's go to the walls over here now. Okay, let's go all the way to the top. So we definitely want this. We'll put that right up here. No, she doesn't have a stove. We're gonna pretend he does. We're gonna pretend. This. Put this right here. Oh. This. I know it's really high up, but whatever. No, it looks stupid. Not whatever. Never mind, not whatever. Stylish. I don't like those. Oh, we definitely need to do this. Okay, and then wall clock. I don't like any of these wall clocks. This matches the most. I'm gonna put that one over here. Yeah, here, so everybody can see the clock. Yeah. Let's do a light switch. Takes up room on the wall and it makes sense. Do you have radiators in inner city stuff? Yeah.
All right, so we're back again. Sorry, quick break.
The intercom. It's like, oh yeah.
So
yeah,
listening
yeah.
on Kim
This
now.
one. Okay.
I'm not
All right, so I better let these guys know that we've got
but we could do. Oh, you know what
5
we should
minutes
do?
to go.
I'm gonna copy this from one of the Happy in Paradise a couple of the Happy in Paradise places we've seen. Is the one with the speech marks coming out of the phone. Steam of the coffee could be cool too, actually. You're almost as tall as your Christmas tree. Nice. Hi, Gemini. Thank you. Good to see you.
So it does look like Kim is putting the final touches on. She's got she's got the funny goggles on, but she's also putting some final polish touches on things as well.
I can do it with my
So it's good that she's got enough time there. So she's using steaming. So she's using a steaming effect there for the kettle.
That looks like it's dusty.
She's realised it didn't quite work. It did look a little bit dusty.
We haven't given him a lap. Oh no, we've got a typewriter. He's got a typewriter, Kim. That is fine. All good, Ro. Oh, yeah, it was too much. I did think about...
Alright, so let me just double check that we've got... 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. I better count it down.
It really would, wouldn't it? 3 minutes. Ooh. I'm feeling okay about it, I think.
So reminder as well, if you are just tuning in, it will come down to the channel members of this particular channel to vote for the winner. So we've got the two, Kim etc. and Nikki Picky. Just to recap as well, both have gone through 2 rounds up until now. They went through the initial rounds, then the semi-finals, to finally land where they are playing against each other. So they've definitely earned their keep when it comes to design battles. And I can safely say, having watched all the games, that they are very, very well composed, and it definitely has boded well with their experience till now, being in the hot seat.
That's what I have. So we needed to do a inner city apartment, so naturally I chose Raymond. Oh, now think about it. Have we got everything we need?
So just checking Artistone as well. Will you be back in time for a vote? And if not, could you please let us know if you'd like to use your special vote?
I like
so loving the AG Nation there, emotes in the chat. Love the work there, Chuck and like Jan.
Weird trend. Not that this is what you were doing, but I've noticed that people are like, it's the
so we're sitting at 12 votes now for that question that I posed before. We'll leave it on screen, as I said before, until the others come back to give their input.
I didn't know he was cool when I first discovered him. I just liked him.
And I'll also, once that one's finished as well, I will also have a look at the
I'm not happy with this wall, and I'm trying to think
public poll as well, because obviously the winners come down to the channel members, but there's nothing stopping us to have everyone else vote as well and give their input.
The bulletin wall, yeah, I thought about that.
So don't fret, if you're not a channel member, you still get to vote. Doesn't hold as much value, but you do still have a voice. And if you haven't already, hit that like.
You just liked him before it was cool, and just like, no. That's pure Raymondist, but hips to their Arizati. No, I'm kidding. That too low? It is way too low. That'll work.
Oh, Chuck, we happen to be at an event at the same time, so...
I don't think I've got space for it. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
This is for Ev's shed, so he's a character.
Switch. I think the blue and green works with the kitchen, the stuff by the kitchen.
Alright, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, we're at 10 seconds to go. Dang, that crept up quick.
Okay.
I'm going to let the guys know that we are at time. Alright, so just letting them know as well that we have exceeded time.
Only 1 minute left, cool. Oh, the lighting is the other thing I wanted to just double check that I'm all good with. I like it this kind of sort of dark lighting.
So,
oh, it's time! Cool!
There is a little bit of,
I'll
let a little bit of lag go because there is always that lag between streams, so the guys are just finishing their adjustments, and I'll just make sure that they're available.
So bear with me, I'll just be a moment.
Alrighty, so let's just have a look at, see if we can get this going. So bear with me.
Oh, it's not going to just do that little bit. Okay.
All right, so just trying to get this working here. Let me just make sure that this will work.
Sorry, I'm just trying to... It's done the whole of Streamlabs and I don't want that up on the screen.
Just make sure I can get
It's
this
'cause I'm
working in
using
a sec.
different
Just bear with me
software
while I get the
the last
two
time.
running.
Oh my gosh, I don't care Discord right now. Hello.
Okay, so with any luck,
Good, how are you? Me too.
Like, for some
I
reason,
can't seem to get my...
okay, so hopefully
like,
you can hear
For
us
some
now.
reason- there we
I
go.
can hear you,
Trying to share the
yes.
screen.
Awesome. Let me just mute
there we go.
Kim's stream, and I'll mute your stream. And hopefully we can hear you guys live now. So we've got Kim and Nikki. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now, how do you guys feel after 1 hour of stress?
Press.
Yeah, definitely stress.
So definitely have a chance to watch this back as well live, because one of the benefits of you guys having competed twice now is that you, from a sideline, you definitely looked a lot more calmer. And if you looked at the 15-minute mark, you would have seen with 15 gone, you guys were actually very, very well progressed with the design. So
oh right,
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
did really, really well. So what I've done as well is I've also left a poll open. I opened it up to those watching my stream as well as your as well, to ask the question, should you guys be available or should you be allowed to stream or play again in the Design Wars Tourney as an existing participant? So feel free to vote. If you are all tuning in, feel free to vote. So the question in the poll was, let me just read that back again to make sure I've got the right wording. So the question was, should previous contestants be allowed for a second season of Design Wars Tourney? So
Yes.
I'll leave that open for a bit. Feel free to vote. So before we do finish at that, hopefully my videos, I'm getting a YouTube telling me that I'm not able to keep up with streaming. Hopefully it's coming through.
The poll is over on Alexi's channel.
Yep. So feel free to jump over to my channel if you haven't already. Watch my stream because we're about to see the overall reveal of these two awesome designs. So I think in summary, you both played to your what seemed to be in the past really, really difficult. Some of these briefs that we had, if you were going to pick the hardest ones, for some reason, even though it was random, the hardest ones were getting picked. So it was nice to have a relatively easier one despite your existing. What do you guys think? Was it easy or hard?
yeah, it was.
This is-
I'm just glad we didn't get Love Shack.
Yes, me too. I had no idea what I was going to do for that one. That was scary for me. But this
Yeah.
is completely out of my comfort zone. Like, my chat kept having to tell me it's not cottagecore. Like, it's modern. And you can't keep putting all the grandma stuff in it.
I love it.
That's so funny. And whilst we got everyone, so in a second we will give the round of the actual reveal of the rooms. But before we do that, please do us a huge, huge favor if you haven't already, and give the stream a like. And Kim, while we're doing that as well, you'll be the first one, given that you're player number one or contestant number one from that side of the fence, to get ready for your reveal. So hopefully the technology is going to play nice for us.
Hold on.
I just realized that I've changed streaming software since last time. So just a heads up, you're going to see half of my OBS on the screen,
Okay.
but the video will play. So you
All
can
right, so
see
let's
it.
go.
but
Let's watch
yeah.
stream. Hopefully we can see this. So we can see a window within OBS, but that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I changed to Streamlabs instead of Stream Elements OBS, and I can't separate it. Sorry.
That's okay. We can see it. So let us know in the chat as well if you can see this okay. So hopefully you should see a bigger screen to what you've been used to up until this point.
There it is.
I'll just wait for that confirmation before we hit the button, and use this opportunity to hit that like button, and also use the opportunity to vote in that stream, in that poll that I've got up there. So we've jumped up to 20 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So Nicky Picky's confirmed, I can see it. So let's go. You guys have definitely done your bit. You've placed your furniture on the outside, so you guys are champions. You guys are absolute veterans.
All right, shall I start the video?
Let's go. Feel free to commentate on the way through of what you're thinking.
Oh yes, that's a good idea. So naturally, for an inner city apartment, I had to choose Raymond. I mean, is there anyone else?
And I must
Ignore
admit,
my
you startled me as
divine
well with the
glasses.
goggles that you're wearing.
Yeah, I put those on last night and forgot about them. So we tried to fit as much as we could in a studio, because it's a studio apartment that he's paying a heck of a lot of money for, especially because of the view. So there's a lot packed in there, but except a bathroom, he goes outside. And he's a big fan of Tom Nook with the pearl earrings. That's why it's above his bed. He dreams about Tom Nook.
So it's a little bit choppy on my end, so it might be a little bit choppy on everyone's side. But hopefully there's enough there to have gotten a sneak peek of what it looks like. So thanks for that, Kim. So I don't know, Nikki, if you're ready to share your screen as well.
Yeah, I can. Let me see if I can do it right this time. Oh, isn't that what I clicked on last time? I'm pretty sure.
All right, here we go. So watching the stream now.
Hold on. I think I can make it. Hold on. Oh, I'm messing it up. I wanted to do. Okay, it's fine. We got it. Okay. Is it showing? Is it showing
We're
my
seeing
OBS? See, I don't remember what I did last time.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do the same thing with
What did
OBS if that's not. Is that going to be a problem? Or screen share?
I don't know what to press. Why is this not working? I don't know.
Oh, something happened to someone. Oh, something happened to someone.
Oh,
that's
Sorry,
Inception.
my kids are outside.
Inception.
I don't understand. To work.
So if worst comes to worst, there we go. We're seeing, your stream is still running.
I don't. It
That's
just
okay.
says that whenever I don't know how to get it to do it.
That's right. Worst case is, Nikki, what we'll do is we'll head over to your stream. If you want to play it on yours, I'll switch over to my regular view. So we can watch it
hold
back.
on, maybe I can. Nope. Every time I move over, it doesn't work. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work.
That's cool. If you can still hear me okay, we'll head over to your stream. So I'll watch it in the regular view. So it might just be a little bit laggy.
Oh, okay. Let me. Okie dokie. Oh, I don't want to do this.
Laggy.
Oh, okay. I picked Hamlet just purely because to torture Danny. Danny doesn't like Hamlet, and I didn't have Raymond on my island, and I don't have his amiibo, so I picked Hamlet just purely because to torture Danny. Danny doesn't like Hamlet, and I didn't have Raymond on my island, and I don't have his amiibo, so I didn't pick the right villager for this. But this is my take on Inner City. I got the little cityscape in the background by the windows, and it's like a nice New York rainy thunderstorm night. I thought it was cute, and it's as city as I could get. I don't really know if that's even Inner City. It's cute though.
So I'm just setting up a poll as well in the meantime for everyone else. So again, like I said before, the stream will be able to vote as well, but the actual winner will be determined by the channel members. So I'm just putting in the names here.
Yes. Okay, that's good. I don't know
All right, so hopefully that's worked. Sorry, there's a lot going on at the moment. I apologise for the choppiness. I'm not sure if it's my machine or internet, but hopefully you had a chance to see some of it.
I found it on Pinterest.
So what I'll do is I'll mute Nikki for a second. The vote is now open. The poll is now open for everyone, but feel free, if you haven't already, start voting as a channel member. You should have the link within the Discord. So let's switch over to the actual results, if I can find it. All right, I'll give this a bit of a refresh because it's been a little bit of time since the last one, so it might not be auto refreshing. Go to the results. All right, so the votes should be coming in, and what I'll do is listen in on the two live as well. So hopefully they can also hear me now, live.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so the results are starting to come in. We can see 3 votes are coming in, 2 votes in favor of Nikki at the moment, 1 for Kim. So we'll wait for a few minutes for our channel members to start. Let me just scroll that up so we can see what's going on. So we've got 2 votes in, so feel free, if you're a channel member, head over to Discord, grab that link, and vote away. I don't have any hold music.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
Sing for us instead.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
I don't know, I think it could be pretty awesome. Yours.
I love yours.
And we've also got a special guest today. We've got Producer Man, who's off screen, but will be giving a recap, or at least his vote of who he thinks from his point of view should win this round. So let's listen in.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not the best at this sort of stuff, but I'll give my best input on what will be the best.
So what you can do is let's have a look at their room so you can have a look in the meantime. So this is what Kim's room looks like.
Yeah.
And then we've got... we're looking at Nikki Picky's got her screen, but Nikki, if you've got a moment to just switch over to the... Oh, you're viewing my stream at the moment. All right, so we're sitting at 3 votes in Kim's favor. We've got Nikki Picky now. It's switched around, actually. We've got Kim. Actually, did you have a...
No, I haven't.
Oh, there we go. So
Okay.
Thanks, Nikki. So we can see your apartment now. So for Producer Man to have a look.
I like the cactuses in the corner.
You like the cactus in the corner,
yeah,
he says?
I like it, yeah. Liking all the food, the kitchen. It's a nice outdoor thing that you can see there you've put in the back. I don't know
Bit
if you want to
rainy?
go out there. Yeah, it's raining and lightning, but what else is there?
So
Nice.
who's got your vote? This is just one vote. This is not the final one. This is just a special
No,
guest from
it's
Producer
just
Man.
Yeah. I think I will give mine to... I've forgotten the name. Wait, no, I know the names.
So Kim and Nikki.
Yeah, okay. Nikki Picky and Kim.
Yeah.
I will give my vote to Kim.
All right, so Kim, that's one vote there. That's one vote from a special guest in terms of Producer Man, who's my son, who helps me out with some of the things. So if you've seen some of my content, he does delve in sometimes and help me with some of the camera stuff that I do. So, and also helps me with how to open Amiibo cards a little bit better. All right, so let's switch over now to the results again. Let's see if I can find it. Where are we? Goodness, I can't even find it. I think we're still on it. So there we go. We got 4 votes in Kim's favor, plus Producer Man. Now let us know if you're having trouble with the voting. I'll just double check in the stream that we can get our votes. So if you are a channel member and you have voted, please let us know by giving us a tick or a yes or a thumbs up in the chat.
Oh, and the stream vote is 50-50. Whoa.
Oh, thanks for that. Fair call. So we've got 50-50 that's how close it is. And I said earlier that these two competitors are extremely good at their game, and the fact that it's so level from a viewer's point of view is phenomenal. So just waiting for a minute or so for the last few stragglers of votes to come in. At the moment, it is still in Kim's favour. 4 votes to Kim and 2 votes to Nikki. So Carissie's saying you're having a little bit of trouble voting. If you like, I can vote on your behalf. I've got 1 vote to give. We got the rock sign there for holla. Carissie, feel free to vote publicly in the chat as well. I'm happy to take that as I'll honour that vote if you haven't already voted. What we can do as well is double check on the stream. Let's look at the results. So we can see the participants, so we can see who's voted so far. We've got 6 participants. We can see that she hasn't already voted, just to make sure that it's all legit. So we'll go back to the chat for a second. Sorry, it's dragging out that little bit. So Carissie, if not, even with 1 vote to Carissie, I think she's managed to vote. So still sitting on 4 votes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... So you wanted to vote for Kim. So Carissie, that's another one to Kim. So that's it. It looks like, Kim, you've gone through... I can't believe it. We've gone through so many rounds. You've managed to win this. So congratulations, Kim, etc. Sorry that you didn't win, Nikki, but you've done extremely well. So proud. And as a latecomer to the game, you've actually come in very last to end up being in the final. So it's absolutely phenomenal with the effort that you guys have put in. So congratulations, Kim.
Whoa, thank you. And Nikki, yours was amazing. That was a tough one. That was...
Thank you. I loved yours. Congrats.
Thank you.
So congratulations, Kim. There's no prizes per se, except for the fact that you are... you just go home with the fact that you are the winner of the inaugural season of this particular game. And let us know, are you keen on doing it again? Would you put yourself through this again?
Sure. Heck yes, this has been so much fun. I've loved it from start to finish.
Awesome. It's good to hear. And Nikki, yourself, would you be keen to do it again?
I'd do it again.
Awesome. So what I'll do is I'll open up a new Design Wars Tourney application form for the next round. But hang on a sec. Wait. What? So we've got a new contestant who's just come in. Wait a second. Who's that? Does anyone recognize that? We've got no one to play against this person. That looks like CEO. So I think the only thing that's going to happen is the fact that we've got CEO has to play against someone. I think I'm going to take her on. So CEO, I'm coming for you in a future round when it comes to an exhibition match between the holder of this Design Wars Tourney, Alexi Giovani, versus CEO of Animal Crossing. So feel free to stay tuned for that in a future round. So I'll let you guys know when that happens. So thanks again, everyone, for joining in. Appreciate it. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you again. This is Alexi Giovani signing off. And until next time, see ya. The stream's over. It's time to get on with the day. I've got to go and do some stuff. Hey, puppy. What you doing? Up. 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 There you go. He's a good boy. I think they might be waiting for some sort of post-credits, like in a Marvel movie or something. Thanks for joining. Who's a puppy? Who's a puppy? Good boy. Thanks for watching. It's over for now. Maybe we'll again another time. you think play Arceus? Should we play Arceus next or some game? Maybe. What you doing there, puppy? What's the other puppy doing? Thanks again. Don't forget to leave a like. Hope to see you another time if you've missed. Like, share, subscribe.